Yesterday, Greg and Dante and Preston talked about the talk they had with the players kind of as the veterans. Were you around for that? And how important was it for that message to come from a teammate?
Well, I think that, that's what you want to see your players do. I mean, hopefully you got enough players that, care about how things are going, that they're, willing to stand up and, address, maybe some players who don't know what it takes. So, and I think that that's leadership. I don't think there's anything unusual about it. I wasn't there when it happened. We have a peer group on our team that we try to develop leadership with, and part of that of leadership is to sort of not only set an example for the principles and values of the program, but also to provide leadership and direction for others so that they can sort of, influence, inspire, impact, what they do. And I think that's just a, really pretty simple example. I think it happens every day. And I think that, Greg and Dante and Preston Dial, as well as others. I mean, we have other guys that do a really good job of leadership. And, it starts probably in groups like defensive line. Maybe Marcel does it. Julio's probably done more to change the culture of receivers around here in terms of how they work, how much toughness they play with, than anything else by his example. And he has a lot of leadership qualities too. But, I mean, it happens, first of all, in parts, sort of by position, then by unit, offense, defense, some special teams guys, and then they're total team leaders who impact everybody because of the respect that they have. And, Mark's a good leader too. He's a hard worker. So we don't have a lot of seniors on our team. So it's really important that we have some other guys on our team who are respected and have leadership qualities and can affect other people. And I think we do have some guys like that on our team.
Yeah, Coach, can you just run down how you see running back shaping up maybe for that third, fourth spot, Lacey, Good, those guys?
Well, I don't really see anything. We don't have a depth chart now. We have two really good backs, and we have a lot of other guys out there competing. And they all need to get better, they all need to get tougher, and they all need to play with more consistency. So Good's been hurt a lot, but that's, not. It's been an issue a little bit with his development right along. He has some ability, but every time we put him in a position where, he's going to have a chance to contribute, he's always had the bad luck of getting nicked up a little bit. And he's had a hamstring that hadn't really kept him out, but he hadn't been full speed. But, we're not disappointed with the progress of that group, but they all need to continue to work and show that same word keeps coming up, the maturity you need to play at this level. We don't have a whole bunch of guys that's ever looked across the field and see the other team celebrating because they got their ass kicked. You understand that? I mean, just go through the roster sometime and think about it. So until you really have that feeling, you really don't know. And sometimes they don't even know they don't know. And it's just like your kids. You can tell them all you want, don't do this, but they got to do it themselves and find out. Don't touch the stove, honey. It's hot. They got to get burnt. All right, so we'll just see if they can learn how to do it because of the leadership we have and the example that we set, and because people are telling them this is what you need to do and this is the example that they see and this is the standard that we're always going to work toward.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.